Hey y'all, Michelle Raza here with the Finding Yourself Book Club, and today we're going to be talking about Lindsay Gibson's Recovering from Emotionally Immature Parents. This is in our channel on coping with emotionally immature parents. We covered her first book here, Adult Children of Emotionally Immature Parents. Spent quite a good while on it, and now we've transitioned over to her second book. So we are going to be focusing mostly on the exercises from her book. I do highly recommend you pick up your own copy and follow along. You'll also get a lot more details within the book than you would just following along on these videos. Please do like and subscribe if you can. It does help us little YouTubers. And check out our website. We're at www.findingyourselfsatx.com. There you can fill out our free life balance questionnaire and send it to us. You can also just fill out a contact form or contact us, and we'll be in touch. Your first consult is always free. So without further ado, we'll dive in. Chapter 1 talks about, so part 1 is what you've been up against. So dealing with emotional immaturity. In the first part of this book, you'll learn how it feels to be involved with emotionally immature parents, how they got to be that way, their personality characteristics, and why it's hard to have a satisfying, close relationship with them. You'll learn tools and interactional strategies to protect your healthy limits in spite of their emotional distortions and attempts to dominate. You'll understand why it's so important to be loyal to yourself around them and how to resist their urgent demands and emotional coercions. Chapter 1 is Your Emotionally Immature Parent, what it's like to be involved with them and how they got to be that way. So if you followed along on the previous video series that we did on her first book, you'll catch a lot of this information here. We will cover the exercise and the very high level highlights of chapter 1. Exercise. Why you picked up this book. Take a moment to think about what attracted you to this book. In your journal, or just on some paper for now, write down what intrigued you when you saw the title. What did you hope you would find out? And about whom? How has this person made you feel? How do you wish your relationship with this person were different? If this person is no longer living, how do you wish your relationship could have been? Okay, so I hope you take some time, pause the video, take some time, really think about it, and write down the answers to these questions. I'll tell you personally that I started and haven't finished, so I'm just as guilty as a lot of you when it comes to that, but please do take the time. Okay, and then super high level here, what it's like being involved with EIPs. Number 1, you feel emotionally lonely around them. 2, interactions feel one-sided and frustrating. 3, you feel coerced and trapped. 4, they come first and you are secondary. 5, they won't be emotionally intimate or vulnerable with you. 6, they communicate through emotional contagion. 7, they don't respect your boundaries or individuality. 8, you do the emotional work in the relationship. 9, you lose your emotional autonomy and mental freedom. 10, they can be killjoys and even sadistic. You feel responsible for their feelings. You feel exhausted and apprehensive. You feel you can't say no. You feel defeated when you try to solve their problems. You feel accused of letting them down. You have overly intense emotional reactions to them. The very end of the chapter has highlights to remember. Now you can see what you've been up against with an EI parent, which of course I didn't read the whole chapter, so you may want to go back and cover some of the other videos that we've talked about, or pick up your copy and follow along here. You learned about their emotionally immature relationship system, EIRS, and how it makes you feel responsible for their self-esteem and emotional stability. You saw how they monopolize interactions with their own issues and tell you how you should think and feel. We explored how EI parents' childhoods might have influenced their personality and behaviors, and how your parents may carry unresolved family traumas of their own. Now you are in an excellent position to question these family dynamics and take care of your own development in spite of anyone's emotional concerns. Okay, so depending on how you felt listening to the exercise, it might have made you feel a little icky, but we're going to do it again. Not to make you feel more icky, but sometimes when you hear something a second time, your brain kind of has a little bit of time to process it. And then you may want to maybe you can't answer today, maybe you put it down and then you come back to it later, and that's okay too. Like I told you, I started my journal and I haven't finished it. I'm super guilty. But I'm going to do the exercise again. And if you're still with me, follow along. And whenever you feel comfortable and ready, start your journal. And once you have your journal, you can use it for all of the exercises in this book. Okay? Exercise. Why you picked up this book. Take a moment to think about what attracted you to this book. In your journal, or just on some paper for now, write down what intrigued you when you saw the title. What did you hope you would find out, and about whom? How has this person made you feel? How do you wish your relationship with this person were different? If this person is no longer living, how do you wish your relationship could have been? All right. Thanks for being here with me today. Next time that we talk about Lindsay Gibson, we will follow on to chapter 2 and do some of the exercises in chapter 2. I think being exercise focused, it may be a little harder, right? The videos may be a little bit shorter because you got to listen to it, digest it, and do it. There's really no way around it. So I can talk at you all day, but that's not necessarily going to help you do the exercises. So I'll try to keep it as short as possible. Please do check out the other videos in our series on Lindsay Gibson. We really do dive into and explain a lot of her first book here, Adult Children of Emotionally Immature Parents. I love hanging out with you guys. I love your comments. I know that I'm starting to make it because I'm getting some spam. So I try to report the spam as soon as I see it come through. But if you're on there and you see some spam, just report it. But yeah, I love interacting with y'all. I appreciate you spending time with me here today. And if our only interaction is only through these YouTube videos, that's perfectly fine with me. If you'd like, do check out our website and fill out a contact form so that we can be in touch though. And please do like and subscribe. So y'all take care, have a great one, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.